Thank you very much for joining us here on Urban Debate on Mirror Now. I am Hina Gambhir, and the big focus that we have for you at this point in time is whether the big tech giants like Google and Facebook should share their ad revenue with the news publishers, because eventually they are earning a lot of money because of the credible content that these big technology giants are providing, the kind of content that is credible, which is bringing them visitors, and hence the ad revenue has gone up. In fact, according to the information that was given by former Finance Minister of Bihar, Rajya Sabha MP Sushil Modi in Parliament yesterday, tech giants like Facebook as well as Google together earn more revenue than the combined revenue which is there of top 10 listed traditional media companies, and that's only the ad revenue. So if in other countries these companies can share ad revenue adequately with the news publishers, then why can't they do the same thing in India? This is the big debate this evening on Mirror Now, and joining us on the broadcast is former Finance Minister of Bihar and BJP MP Sushil Modi. Sir, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here on Mirror Now. So for the second time in about 9 months, you have spoken about this particular issue. There was a petition by the Indian Newspaper Society as well to the government in this regard in February this year. Are we given to believe that a policy in this regard could be coming out soon?
I can't say what the government is doing, but from my sources I have come to know that the government is also working on what the Australia has done, what France, Germany, other countries, what model they have adopted for the revenue sharing. Say about 75% of the digital market, digital advertisement market is being captured by Facebook and Google. And in the last financial year, that is 2021, the revenue from ad was more than 23,000 to 13 crore by Google and Facebook. And Facebook alone, it was 9,326 crore, and Google was 13,887 crore. So the combined ad revenue for Google and Facebook in a single financial year, it was more than 23,000 crore. And when you compare with the 10 top digital listed media houses of this country, it was only 8,396 crore. And see, what is the model? They say that it is our reseller model. Reseller model means we buy space, we buy the ad space for our subsidiary in America or Ireland, and then we sell this space to the media houses or to our clients in India. And so in a way, they are sending back more than 90% of their revenue to their subsidiary in Ireland or to the parental company in America. So out of this 23,000 crore, 90% of that revenue is being sent back to their parental company. So if, I will raise this issue in Parliament also, there is a directive of European Union, and because that EU directive, France, Germany and Australia, they have legislated neighborhood rights, and they made a legislation that these tech giants will have to share their ad revenue with the print media or the digital media. So I urge the government of India, and I talked to some of the ministers also, the IT ministers concerned with the IT departments and other officers, and I was told that they have started discussing these things in their department. So I think if countries of European Union like France, Germany and Australia, they can share revenue and they can make a law, then why not India government can also make a law to share this revenue? Because they don't spend a single penny to collect the news. It is Mirror Now, Times Now, or the print media, the digital media. You appoint hundreds of your reporters, cameramen, you spend crores of money and to collect the news, and they are using your news, that news content, and earning money through advertisement. So when they are earning through the news content of the digital or the print media of this country, then they should share that that ad revenue with the media also. So that is the main crux of my issue that I raised in Parliament.
You said that you've had conversations with the government as well, with the people concerned in the ministry. What was their response really? How soon do you think India will be in a position to ask these tech giants to provide, adequate revenue sharing with news publishers that you just now mentioned? Because you're right, sir, when it comes to news generation, it costs a lot of money for the news organizations. For example, something like a farmer protest in the country was going on for at least a year, and every news channel, every newspaper had multiple resources deployed. So that's just about news gathering, and then there is editing and other departments as well which work equally hard. So what was the kind of response, sir, that you have got? When can we really expect something moving in this direction?
I have raised this issue twice in the Parliament, but now it is the duty of the print media also. They should raise this issue and their organizations should meet the ministers, should meet the officials. I don't know till now any media house or any of the media organization, they met the ministers concerned. So I think I've raised the issue. I am trying to make it an issue. So now it is your duty also. Because yesterday when I raised this issue in Parliament, very few media houses have covered this my 0 hour in the print or in the electronic media. So now it is your duty also to put pressure on the government. And see, government is not going to lose anything. But it is only because see, if they don't share this revenue, then it is very difficult for the print and electronic media to survive. Already circulation of the print media is going down. And I know that most of the TV media houses, they are not earning, most of them are in losses. So if this kind of any system of revenue sharing will not come up in this country, so it will become very difficult for the survival of the digital media or the electronic media or the print media. So it is the duty of the Broadcasters Association or the print media houses to put pressure on the government. And as far as I know, things have started moving in the corridors of the power. So if you put some pressure on the government, I think very soon something can come in this country also.
So you represent the party in power, and that's why we're asking you, because you are the hope here for all the news publishers, the news organizations who put in a lot of effort, a lot of money, and then there are platforms which earn ad revenues, a big amount, the number that you just now quoted for us. In fact, the Indian Newspaper Society had also requested the government in this regard way back in February, but nothing really has moved. You've also spoken about the need for a regulator, sir. Could you tell us what exactly you have in mind? What should be the right approach to deal with this?
Yes. Another issue which I raised yesterday, that was the Facebook is undermining safety of largest user base, that is about 30 crore users in India, because it does not flag problematic content like the misinformation, the fake news, the hate speeches, the hate content. So they are spending very less in India and in other parts of the countries, in other part of the world. And I've read a news item that Facebook, they are spending only 13% of their revenue for the moderation of the content, and 85% is being spent in America alone, whereas only 10% of Facebook users are in America, and 32 crore users are in India. And they say we don't have a Bengali people, we don't have Hindi-speaking people who can moderate the content. So if you are spending 13% of your revenue for the content moderation outside America, and you say that we don't have people in the regional languages to moderate the misinformation of the fake news or hate speech. And I've also gone through another report. As per a report, Facebook found that over 40% of top views in a state of West Bengal were fake, inauthentic. And only 2 days back, after the tragic death of Mr. Vipin Rawat, Sri Rawat Vipin Rawat ji, and there was on the Twitter handle, there were many such the content after his death, which were not desirable. So if you say that we can't do anything, we are an intermediary, we don't have any command or hold on who people or what they are posting. So if you are a platform, it is your bounded duty to see that what kind of content is being posted on your platform. You can't escape. You can't go. You can't go and hide behind the algorithm. So that is the second issue which, as I've raised, that the Google, Facebook, Twitter, they should spend more and more money in India and other parts of the world to moderate the hate content or the fake news or the misinformation. And the third, I've asked Government of India, I've asked, there should be a separate regulator. And even the IT rules that were drafted long back. And I personally feel that the Government of India should draft new IT rules. They should bring forth a new act, and there should be independent regulator, independent mechanism to control this Facebook, Twitter, all the social media platforms. So this I ask the Government of India, and I will even write a letter to the concerned ministers regarding this independent mechanism or independent regulator to control these media houses.
Okay, independent regulator to control the media houses or the tech giants like Facebook and Google?
No, sorry, not media houses, to independent regulator to look after this this tech giants like Facebook, Twitter, and all what they are doing, and they should also study what Australia is doing, what European countries are doing, so what other countries are doing to check these tech giants. Now they become like a god, and and with its god-like power, their tech has allowed a virus of lies to infect each of us, putting against each other, bringing out our fears, anger, and hate, making more money by spreading that hate. So it is our duty to build such kind of mechanism to regulate these tech media platforms.
Okay. So now, of course, you want the government to study what other countries are doing. For example, Australia currently has a bargaining code. In fact, when the legislation came last year, at that time, Google agreed to compensate the news publishers there. But Facebook at that time decided that it is not going to show news. Of course, then there was a U-turn much later. French, of course, have got a law on compensation. Now, as we speak, sir, there was another important update that came from the UK. The lawmakers are trying to say that Google and Facebook must also be held accountable for online scam ads. There should be some kind of, accountability as well that needs to be fixed. You think India should look into this direction as well?
Naturally, see, they should be accountable for the content on their platform, and they cannot hide behind algorithm. So now the time for self-policing is over, and strict government oversight of social media apps is now required. And I was told that in Canberra, in Australia, they proposed a law which forced them to share the identities of people with anonymous accounts if another person accuses them of defamation. Only 2 days back, the Twitter account of Prime Minister of this country was hacked. And I've heard that somebody from North America, they hacked the Twitter account for a few hours or a few minutes of Prime Minister of this country. So these people become so powerful, and they behave like they become like a god. So if they hack account, if a country's prime minister, even Barack Obama's account was hacked some years back. So we have to see how to check these tech giants, because they have a new technology, and we don't know anything about their algorithms. And I was even told that in this country, also India, they are sharing some revenue to some big media houses. But how much revenue they are sharing? And they were also complaining that whatever they are giving, we are taking, but we don't know what is the mechanism they are sharing their revenue. So there should be transparency. How much content they are displaying of Mirror Now, how much content for Times of India, and how they are using, how much revenue they earn because of Mirror Now. And so what should be the method of sharing that revenue? So there is no transparency. So all these things which has to be studied, and all these issues which has to be taken care of in the coming days.
All right, Mr. Sushil Modi, thank you very much, sir, for joining us here on Mirror Now. We really